Hello and welcome, and here we are back on the British hardcore campaign on a defensive mission. I'm just reviewing the map. As you can see, there are two locations to defend. I've got small defences unlocked, so there's a few AI defenders out there on the map. It's a fairly open defensive area on the edge of a town or village. So my idea is to mine the road coming down the middle of the village and hopefully trap a lot of tanks in that little area on that village road coming through, and maybe put some defences left and right, like tank barriers and barbed wire, etc. The enemy are starting to get a bit more, it feels like they're getting cleverer and also harder, and they're making some interestingly wise choices on how to defend. As you can see, the first enemy are now among us. I've distributed the troops out to some degree, not fully distributed yet, but I've been wasting time, I think, putting up all little bits and pieces here and there. As you can see, there's some tank barriers there. I've put mines down the middle of the village. I've got the commandos up the middle here in foxholes. They're being attacked from the right and centre at the moment. The group on the left are pretty much where I spawned. Just run the engineer back into his safe zone there. Mines to put out, that is there, but it doesn't really matter now because it would be quite crazy to run out in the centre of the village there. I'm just trying to find a good place to put some barbed wire to stop infantry running through. The engineers were very brave soldiers, building defences in the heat of battle in front of enemy fire. Tank crew are left behind, as you can see. And we have a group of enemy trying to attack from the right. We've got a machine gunner sitting on the hill here, overwatching. Taking them out as they come up. The enemy are now firing some smoke to protect themselves. I have the Panzer I with a gun attached. I decide to protect this road, maybe pick off anything attacking the main battle group, attack it from the side. And you can see there's a large tank of some description coming through the centre of town. like he actually hit a mine, which is good stuff. Those mines do work, and the enemy are getting pretty much shot to pieces in the centre of town there. Got a reasonably good defensive position. Crusader moves forward to see what it can do, see what work it can do over there on the left flank. Yeah, so that Panzer III is immobilised in the centre of town there. More barbed wire, like why not? Not that they might even get that far, but you never know if you get swarmed. So we're still doing a good job of keeping the enemy at bay. Another Panzer III decides to come down the middle and hits a mine. And swerves into the building and also immobilised. And swiftly decrewed, I believe. No, it's still alive. It's being hit quite hard. And a lot of infantry come shooting down the middle here. Piat fires into the tank. Well, yeah, they did clump down the middle, and they're paying for it. We have an injured man there. Medic's gonna hopefully get there and save him. That's two of their Panzer IIIs, which could have been quite expensive in their if they've got a similar research and funding that we have. That would have been quite expensive for them to lose two Panzer IIIs. So the medic saves the guy and runs to the foxhole, and the guy runs back. And the medic sees another, but I'm highlighting the wrong bloke at the time. So the medic goes to save that guy as well, and the engineer runs into a foxhole. Engineer Tom Cox. Well done, Tom. Mycroft Hill. So here we have the tank crew. I decide to just move them forward a bit, ready for the looting at the end. Because it looks like we're actually quite easily taking this whole thing. We're defending well. We haven't taken any serious losses yet. The mortar group is doing some good work as well. But you can see the Panzer I who's just taken a few hits there. In the centre of the map. So I decided to push the mortars forward more so they can get into range and do a bit of work themselves. We're taking some shots down this side road, sorry, down the main road of the town. I know there's something there, but I can't quite see it. Tried to take the tree out actually. Right here. But it doesn't budge. But I am using armor piercing, to be fair. I believe I still have medics available. I can see there are men injured. I don't seem to respond to it. There we go. As you can see on the right, all them red figures approaching down that side road, the right hand road of the town. Quite a large group of infantry. But yet the lads hold steady and the attack is repelled. Now they're pushing down the centre and one explosion takes them all out. One shot. Another large group of infantry tries to storm the middle. And we're picking them off nicely. This tank's a bit out of the action, so I decided to move it around to get better shots on the attacking infantry that are coming down the centre of town. And they're slowly but surely all wiped out. Again, they fired smoke to protect themselves. On the right flank it's pretty quiet. They're having an easy time here, sunbathing. While all the guys in the middle are fighting for their lives. I see a man who's run out of ammo. I run him back. It's a machine gunner, I believe, MG operator. Patrick Robinson tops up his ammo and away he goes back to shooting. He's killed 10, which is amazing. Well done, Patrick Robinson. Born killer. I decided to push the tank crew forward to start seeing if they can take any of the vehicles in the centre of town. I got the feeling that the main push is gone now. They can't have much left. They still appear to have medics, but I can't. I don't actually run any of them to. No, I don't have any medics. I don't have any medics. I've got about 7 injured men lying on the map. And we're still taking out vehicles. We have a field gun at the back of the map somewhere. We've got 3 tanks. So I send a tank crew forward, he swiftly gets shot. There's more men hiding and they jump into that tank there, as you can see. They recrew it, but then they decide to start repairing it. So, bizarrely, I send 2 more tank crew forward. One has a SMG, if I'm not mistaken. And we get killed. The tank's still crewed by the enemy. Another tank crew takes a man down with his pistol. So we decide to move the Crusader forward to give support. Crusader comes into range of the crewed tank and takes a shot. And another shot for good measure. And I believe that that tank is now sorted out. It's killed off. It's actually not repairable anymore. But we do start to repair the 2 Panzer IIIs. One I jumped into. We are taking shots from a field gun, which is in the centre of town. So I decided to do a flanking manoeuvre on it. Let's see how this worked out. Eric Wilson and his friend from the regular... Oh no, for AT infantry, sorry. I've got AT infantry here. Eric Wilson and his buddy. Well, now that's craziness. I decided no, you're not running round the front. Or did he? No, I allowed him to run round the front. Okay. Throws a grenade and kills the gun. Well done, Eric Wilson. So now things are starting to look like we are pretty much clear. I wouldn't imagine there was much left on the map, and then suddenly we see 2 guns and it's too late to turn around. and we are destroyed. Our flat cannon gets destroyed. So I decided to take a couple of commandos. Start repairing a few bits of kit that are lying around right near to our troops here. Because why not? And you see a mortar on the map. So again, it's time to take the mortar down, which is sitting right here in the little field behind this house. So I jump into the... well, I aim to jump in the building, but... I decided to take position behind the gap in the wall, start shooting with the commando. And the commandos being the commandos, dispatch of the mortar crew and run forward, and that was Howard Ellis. Howard Ellis, well done. So we bring the Cromwell, the Crusader forward to protect and to get a bit of a thumbnail, and then it's game over. Finished with one. We took the second location as well with one commando, so we lost 42 men and killed 248, and the AI killed 20, lost 20 and killed 64. We killed 10 vehicles. Yeah, so a good piece of thing. So we won 8.8 research, 125 ammunition, 1.2 stars, and 1040 coin. We now have 1605 coin, 2.5 stars, and 8.8 research. This time round I decided not to spend any research at all, because I'm going to save for the larger tanks, the Cromwell I believe. But here I'm just looking at the spoils of war. I've taken some machine guns off of some of the vehicles. As you can see here, this vehicle doesn't have a machine gun, so I dismiss it. Panzer II is very weak. As you can see, not much penetration, so I dismiss. Panzer III's on the other hand are pretty good, so the Panzer II dismiss. Panzer III will keep hold of. It's got 10 to 30 armour and 52 penetration. Reasonably good. Reasonably good. Looking at my own troops, I lost a mortar crew. I lost one of the crates men. The officer survived, David Young. Lost 3 of the tank crew with that sort of suicide mission. Most of the regular squad died, only 4 survived. And the other regular squad lost 2, which isn't too bad. 8 centimetre, lost both men. Tetrarch lost 2 men, but is actually 7 now in veterancy with the 1 man that survived, which is pretty good. The auxiliary detachment survived. even though I said they were not that good. Field gun, veterancy 3, well done. They did a good job. The Panzer 1 survives with 1 man. And the Lafette did alright. Yep, the flat cannon, 1 man lost. Crusader survives with the full crew. And the Commandos lost 3 men. We lost a group of combat engineers, but in the other groups, 3 men out of 4 survived. Ammo crate survives, and 6-pounder lost 2 men. The 7.5 LEIG is a good gun, so I'm going to keep hold of that. We've already got a flak, so I dismiss that one. I will dismiss that one, I believe. Yep. So the next mission will be an offensive mission. So what I will be doing is just trying to pull together a group that will do a good offense for the next mission. And here we end up with infantry in group 1. We're going to put some kind of like artillery and guns into group 2, and we'll end up putting tanks, etc. into group 3, ready for the last thing. So thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you in the next episode. Thank you.